Alright, so this is going to be a rotation of Super Guild invite for you. Okay, the idea is really simple. You just want to make sure everything is set. Big thing is, double check that, you're good on your Whisper. For example, like I don't have one present here. So, need to make sure that you have your macros all set. Sometimes you make a mistake and you end up doing something like that. So I always save my current SGI right there, so that way it's always available. Come into customize, Control V, see it puts it right in place. Just make sure it's as clean as possible and then save it. That's all set now as Whisper 1, and that's the only one that's going to actively show anything. Advanced scan motions, everything is set, so there's no reason to adjust anything. Click Super Scan and then choose Invites and then Close. And then they start coming in like so, and then you just check the name. So it's like left click, like Squiddy Steve. That's not a big deal. I always like to enlarge this section here too, so that way it's you clearly get an idea of every single rotation that's coming through of who you whispered. Some you're gonna go, some are gonna go through, some aren't. It's just like they were here, they're not there, etc. I'm doing this one out in Hope's Landing right now. Different sections have different opportunities. I figure this area is really strong because of the fact that I get a chance to be able to go after players that are trying to improve. So, and like you saw on the timer overall is like, it was like a minute 50, minute 30, something like that. You just got to keep an eye on this as it rotates through as far as the whispers, so that way, if you see somebody respond back, you're able to get right on top of it. Sometimes you get bites, sometimes you don't. It's just a matter of, you just try consistently, and like I said before, you want to make sure that you're doing it, maybe every 30 minutes, hour, you just log out, log back in, like get out of the game, come back into the game, and just kind of work from there. And then see, now it's already done, so this is the full rotation. You can pause at this point because Warriors are the last class that are available when you do the class notification in the way that I set it up in the SGI, so that way it goes in alphabetical order, and that's all the whispers that it ended up sending out. So that's how many people getting total that ended up getting a chance to be able to see it. And then you wait a few minutes to see if it ends up panning out, whether it does or it doesn't. It's fine. It's just a matter of doing it consistently. You can also do this one's here too. You can go /1 because you're in this area here. And for example, I've got my my macro somewhere. It's one of these. I forget which one it is. I think it's reply macro 2, for example. But you could click on it, and you could throw that out in /1 while you're in this area too, and that gives you an opportunity to be able to kind of spam the entire functioning area. So that's a full rotation. Nobody responded on that one, but that's exactly what it looks like. You just want to sit there. You just find your guild macro. Like there's my macro poster. So for example, we'll bring that down over here, and then we do a /1, and then you could do something like this. And this is the same with how it's going on in, when you go into Dalaran and you have your macro poster turned on, /MP on, and that gives you an opportunity to be able to do that. And I had one off at this point, so you're not going to see the post of it, but it's active. And that's pretty much what you're looking to do on a consistent basis, okay? If you have any questions, just let me know.